Hello, my name is Stephen Koppelman, and today I'll be showing you some of the basics of fishing. First, you will need some basic materials for the freshwater fishing experience. Next, I'll be showing you the basic fundamentals of the Boca Grande loop knot. After that, we'll be showing you how to tie your bait to your leader. And then next, we'll be showing you the fundamentals of casting both overhand and to the side. Here we have our freshwater fishing supplies. We'll start with our fishing line, which is 12-pound test, clear monofilament fishing line. Here we have our standard spin bait, which has a little flange at the top here, which causes the bait to spin, gives it a little extra movement in the water. And here we have our standard spinning rod and reel, which is about the most basic and the easiest rod and reel to use while trying to fish. First, you will need your fishing leader, which is about an arm's length. After you cut the leader, we can go ahead and practice the fundamentals of the Boca Grande loop knot. You'll first need to take the two ends of the leader that you cut, hold them together, cross them, take one of the ends, go down through the loop we created, and pull it back through. Now, while pulling the knot through, we want to make the loop we create about the size of a quarter or a dime, so it's easy to work with. So we're going to learn how to tie our fishing bait to our fishing leader. We will begin by mimicking the knot we learned in step 2 and skewing it to one side of the leader opposite to the end of the fishing rod. Next, we will begin by threading the end of the line, again opposite of the end of our fishing line before the knot we created, through the eye of our fishing bait. Notice how the bait is moving freely between the knot we created and the other end of the leader. Now we're going to pull the edge of the leader that we threaded through the loop from step 2 just a little bit tighter so it's easier to work with. As we pull the end of the leader, we will then tie a loop knot above the knot we created first, then again from step 2. As we're pulling this, we will tighten it, allowing the loop to remain in between the knot and in between the bait. We're going to pull the line, giving it a stress test in order to tighten the knot as much as possible to prevent breaking. After that, we're going to trim any excess line that's left from the knot for aesthetic purposes. After that, you have your finished Boca Grande loop knot. First, we will begin by taking our right index finger and grabbing the line. Next, we'll take our left hand and open the bail. While holding the fishing line with our right index finger, we will make the side cast, keeping our hands close to our body and moving them in a crossword movement. Take a look at that one more time from the side. Notice the positioning of the hands and how they're moving across the body. Next, we'll be learning the overhead cast. Rod into casting position behind our bodies and then go over the top of our shoulder, close to our head, and overhead movement. Notice the parallel movement with the body.